Hello friends, tonight we're going to take a look at the new-ish Surefire M600DF Scout Light. This light is bright, it is very bright, 1500 lumens bright, and my god, it is built to last. So what does it have to offer? Well, it's 1500 lumens, good lord, so it's got that going for it for sure. So the DF apparently stands for dual fuel. That incredibly tacky name means that it will accept standard CR123 batteries, producing an output of 1200 lumens, or it will accept one of those rechargeable SF18977Z whatever batteries. I don't remember what the hell they're called, but you know, those things. And the rechargeable battery puts out the 1500 lumens. The light comes with a charger, which looks like so. Pretty cool. That's for the rechargeable battery, obviously. And it has the means to charge it in the car, which is also incredibly handy. I like that a lot. This light only weighs 5.15 ounces, but it's still very, very tough. The body is aluminum, and the light is waterproof. Yeah. And it attaches with this mount to any 1913 rail. Let's dunk it in water, shall we? This hurts to watch, but we're going to put the M600DF in this water. It is definitely waterproof. I just spilled water all over my keyboard. So that was pretty cool. Let's take a look inside the light and see what's going on there. I think this is a relatively standard Surefire click tail cap. I think you can get the ones that have the tape switch, so that's cool. I haven't tried that though. I don't really need it right now. Oh, there's our O-ring that's keeping the water out. Very important. Let's take the lamp off now. Pretty simple, right? There's another O-ring as well, just like you would want to see. And there is our rechargeable battery. That's really cool. And that fits in the charger like so. Yeah, really handy. And this is just an aluminum tube that the battery sits in. You know, it's really amazing. There's nothing to it. It's light, it's simple. These are the parts. I like simple stuff. It means there's nothing for me to break because I'm a moron. Let's put it back together. A simple task. Ta-da. There you have it. Yeah. So how does it work? Well, you press the tail cap lightly for momentary light. You click it in for constant light. That's all. Also, check out how bright that is, even just on my desk. It's very, 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 very bright. So is this thing much dimmer with the CR123 batteries? Yeah, let's put some in and find out while we're at it. All right, I've got these CR123 Energizer batteries that I got at the grocery store. Let's see if these are substantially less bright. So just for comparison, this is with the rechargeable battery. That's all 1500 lumens. There we go. We'll take that out and set it there. All right. And those go in like so. And this should be 1200 lumens. It is less bright, but not by much. Yeah, I think in a pinch, those would work just fine. I would not hesitate to use those. Out go the grocery store batteries. In goes the rechargeable Surefire. And we're back in business. Which lights compete with this one? There's not really anything like this light. Streamlight makes some really bright lights with rechargeable batteries, but they're handheld, huge, and really heavy. Enforce doesn't make anything nearly as bright, and I'm not going to do my usual comparisons with other Surefires as they don't really make anything comparable either. This light's in a league of its own. This is the only thing that really does what this light does. Now that I've had some time to get used to it, what's it like using this light? Well, I realized very quickly that this light best serves two purposes. You can either use it on your outdoor rifle to illuminate great distances, or you can use it indoors to completely disorient an assailant. I was completely unprepared for how bright this light truly is. YouTube videos, including this one, don't adequately convey how much illumination this thing puts out. If you're in a dark room, the entire room lights up. It's practically turned to daylight. It's stunning. The tail cap is very easy to use. There's no fancy complicated shit here. No strobe mode to make your home invasion look like a Pokemon battle. Just what you need and nothing that you don't need. This isn't often discussed, but in a pinch, if you need a handheld light, these are really easy to disconnect quickly, and they're, bam, handheld light. A really, really powerful handheld light. And yeah, it's not super convenient with this big bulbous mount on it, but it beats not having one. The beam from the 600DF is very disorienting. The goal in any defensive situation is to stop the fight, and in a pitch black room, discharging this light into your assailant's eyes might make them reconsider their present course without you having to even fire a defensive shot. And I would say that's the optimal outcome. I enlisted the help of a third party to shine the light into my eyes after I had adjusted to a dark room, and I was effectively blinded for 15 seconds, and then my vision was impaired by a large black spot for well over a minute, and it really hurts getting hit with this thing. So, yeah, it does the trick for sure. But this much power is going to have some drawbacks as well. 1500 lumens are really good for those two purposes I mentioned earlier, to overwhelm an assailant indoors or to illuminate a large outdoor area. But this is not the light to buy if you want a weapon light that will simply let you see what you're doing or identify a friend or foe. This light doesn't just ruin your assailant's night vision, it ruins yours too. And if you get too close to a reflective object or surface, or even a white wall or a hardwood floor, the reflection back into your eyes will have you briefly seeing spots. And that occurred even during daylight when I tried the light. It's really that bright. But that all makes sense. Everything has a trade-off. Everything is a compromise, and we can't blame the light for that. That's just the price of 1500 lumens at your fingertips. But I can't help but wish that this light had a half power or hell, like a 1/5 power switch. If it did, this would be the most useful rifle-mounted light ever made, in my opinion. The last advantage that I found is the charger, or at least the ability to use rechargeable batteries. CR123 batteries are kind of expensive, or at least kind of expensive to me. So in the past, I rarely got to enjoy my Surefire lights as often as I wanted. That sweet LED gold that they emit is just too precious to use as often as I would like. And knowing that I can simply plug this battery into the wall has me practicing drills all the time, probably to the extreme annoyance of those around me. But, why not when I can just recharge the damn thing? It makes sense. It's liberating and makes this light really feel like something next gen. And on top of that, this light, it's damn near indestructible. Really. Good luck breaking this thing. I will probably figure out a way to break it, but it's going to be tough. So, because it inspires so much confidence, I can treat this more as a life-saving tool rather than a precious piece of consumer electronics that must be carefully looked after, And all that to say, this is just a damn good light. All right, I'm in a pitch black room in the dead of night. My eyes have finally adjusted to the darkness, and now we're about to turn on the M600DF. This is with the full 1500 lumens from the rechargeable battery. Here goes. Wow, that is super bright. One more time. All right, one more time. I've let my eyes adjust. We're going to use the M600DF with the CR123 batteries, putting out 1200 lumens this time. These are Energizer CR123s. Here goes. Yeah, I guess they are a little bit less bright, but still 1200 lumens. That's very, very, very bright. Final thoughts. I mostly just buy Surefire when I'm buying a light. I bought my first one in 2003, and I still have that light to this very day. This is an original incandescent Surefire 6P. In fact, this is my EDC light, if you can believe it. A big old whopping 65 lumens of incandescent light. Surefire has a reputation for building extremely reliable products, even if they aren't always the most innovative with their scout lights. Their rifle lights are usually not much more than an extremely strong aluminum tube, a battery, and a lamp, and that's really what you want. But here, you still have a very simple product that will last forever, but it's also innovative with the rechargeable battery. That's what makes this such a great product. As of this moment, I don't know of a better light for the outdoors, mounted on a rifle, that is. But I still really wish that this light had a reduced power mode to make it a bit more reasonable to use in confined spaces. With that feature, I would buy a pile of these and put them on every rifle I own and every rifle I might ever own. And even with that small mark against it, this is my favorite rifle light. No contest. It's really amazing. And the rechargeable battery will save you money, perhaps even lessen your environmental impact as you're not hurling CR123 batteries in the trash every 5 seconds. And it makes for a light that is supremely convenient as well. On a side note, something else keeps sticking in my mind. This light is so incapacitating, it really might get you through a home invasion without you having to ever fire a shot, and that's very valuable to me. We spend so much time discussing the use of our firearms defensively that we often don't stop to mention that you should hope to never fire that shot in defense of your life. So maybe let's all endeavor to spend a little more time thinking of ways we can end a bad situation before it becomes a defensive shooting. And let's spend more money on products that might help us do the same. And look, I get why YouTube channels focus less on that sort of thing. If you're a super cool guy with a wilderness beard and a flat-brimmed sports hat who gets hard quoting Herodotus, talking about shining a bright light in someone's face isn't very on brand, but maybe it should be. Anyway, back on track. If you need an outdoor light for your rifle, this is the one. It's light, it's stupid bright, it has a rechargeable battery, it takes regular batteries, it's easy to use. This is the one you want. If you want a light that will flood a room with lumens, this is your light. There's nothing better. And if you just plain want the best all-around light on the market, this is your light. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night. I'm going to go play with the light.